And welcome back to Primetime Sports Monday. Let's bowl off with cricket. Cricket West Indies has announced that it has now established the timelines for consultation and implementation of the recommendations of the Don Wehby report. In a release on Monday, CWI President Ricky Skerritt disclosed that the proposed way forward was approved by the Board of Directors and could see consultations completed and recommendations implemented by the end of this year. Karen Madden, well, let's take more in this report. The much talked about governance report, which was distributed in August, had called for the CWI Board of Directors, territorial boards and their members, and all stakeholders to take steps to stimulate, encourage and facilitate the reading, discussion and consultation of the report. However, President Ricky Skerritt is cautioning that the COVID-19 pandemic could prevent a speedy implementation of the recommendations. According to Skerritt, effective consultations may prove a challenge, as it would depend on the ability of territorial boards to effectively consult with their membership under the COVID-19 protocol group gathering limitations. But he says during the period, CWI would be seeking advice on legal processes and actions that would be required to implement the recommendations of the report. According to the board paper, the first deadline is for the report reading and consultation process to be completed by Friday, October 16. And it appears that the CWI board has questions about the report, with Skerritt indicating that Wehby has offered to make himself and other task force members available to provide explanations and facilitate constructive discussion on the report's findings if needed. The board paper also calls for final feedback from CWI board members and territorial boards to be documented and submitted to CWI by the middle of November. The CWI board says any resulting suggestions and decision-making, including actual resolutions for change of articles, should be completed by November 26 and put before an extraordinary general meeting which the governing body hopes can take place face-to-face by the middle of December. Among the recommendations of the 36-page Wehby report is the reduction of the board from its current 12 to a maximum of 9, including 2 women. The Wehby team also called for the positions of president and vice president to be changed to chairman and vice chairman respectively to remove the notion of an executive head, a requirement for the termination of a director who breaches the articles, and an audit, risk and compliance committee comprising 5 independent members chaired by a director.